Good morning, Paul Corral here, and in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you the 3 steps every local business owner needs to know in order to see a positive return on investment for your advertising dollars when it comes to digital marketing. Now, as a small business owner, you know that today you're going to get like 5 or 6 cold calls and emails from people who want to design your website, rank you higher in Google, or I don't know, manage your social media, whatever. And if you've given any of these jokers a shot, there's a very good possibility they wasted your time and money. And before you go thinking that digital marketing does not work, well, let me show you how I've been doing it successfully for the last 7 years. It's Monday morning. I've had about a handful of leads come in over the weekend, 3 of whom have booked into my calendar. And of course, I'm going to follow up with them before they actually walk through the door. But it's kind of nice to have people just find you online, book into your calendar for an assessment, and walk through your doors when I was spending a lovely weekend in Santa Barbara relaxing. So kind of nice. And I'd like to help you do that too. So here's how you do that. 3 processes, and we're going to create videos to clarify this a little bit later, but 3 processes, okay? Advertising, sales funnel, follow-up, and sales, okay? If you don't have these processes well defined, anywhere, any one of those 3 processes, you can be great at 1 or 2, but if 3 falls apart, then you're not going to see a positive ROI. So here's how it goes. Okay, and again, this is just a brief overview. We'll get into details in later videos, but we know social media is where the attention is at, but we're not talking about posting cute stuff about your kids. We're talking about using the paid advertising platform, going after a specific demographic with specific education-based marketing pieces that is going to position you as the expert and appeal to helping them solve whatever the problem is that you solve, all right? Pretty simple. That's how we create attention. That's how we get traffic from social media over to your website. Once they get to your website, that's where step 2 comes in. That's your marketing funnel. Marketing funnel consists of 3 pieces. The first is how you get the lead, some kind of offer that you give in exchange for somebody's contact information and ability to follow up. 2, your indoctrination presentation, all right? That's, again, adding more value on top of value, further positioning you as the expert who can help them. That has a specific call to action. In the case of a local business, step 3 in that funnel will be booking a time into the calendar to talk or walk through the doors. And that, of course, is where step or system number 3 comes in, your follow-up and sales process. Now, if your marketing funnel does its job well, 50% of your follow-up is taken care of, right? You just call them, confirm them 24 hours out. They show up, you sit down, you give them what you do your thing, and then hopefully onboard them as a new client. Not everybody books straight in the calendar, so there you're going to need a more traditional sales follow-up process. This process should be well defined, and it should go through multiple channels, meaning not just phone calls, but text message and emails as well. Okay, we all know it takes an average of 7 to 12 touch points before somebody will actually buy something. And those 3 channels allow you to create those 12 touch points in a way that adds value and doesn't pester them very, very efficiently. Okay, so those are the 3 processes that you need. Again, your advertising, all right, your marketing funnel, and your follow-up and sales process. More videos to come. We're going to clarify each one of these 3 processes in each one of those videos. So I hope that's helpful. Any questions in the meantime? Ask them in the comments below. I check them about once a day. Probably get back to you in about 24 hours. Thanks for watching.